Anyways, we're an hour in. We need to make our weekend series pick 'em picks. I will lead us off, and we're going to start with San Diego at Arizona. Two teams that came into the season with high expectations, and they still do. They both just kind of played like crap last week. San Diego swept by TCU. Arizona scores 3 runs in Dallas and gets swept. Someone's got to win the series. So I'm picking San Diego. Mid-major love. Got to give love to the Toreros. Even though Arizona's at home, they hit a lot, traditionally hit a lot better at home. I'm just going to believe in the mid-major guy here.
Somebody else go ahead.
Well, after seeing the Wildcats in person, it was a rough weekend. On paper, they had the 2 unranked teams in Ole Miss and Louisville, so you would like to have thought, okay, they could have had an all right weekend. They go 0-3. I really thought they struggled hitting left-handed pitching. The 2 best bats in that lineup, Brennan Summerhill, Mason White, both left-handed sticks. San Diego's entire rotation that they're going to try it out this weekend, right-handers. So I think that's a perfect recipe for a get-right weekend. Give me the Wildcats.
No one needs to start going first because he probably would have convinced me to go Arizona there. But sticking with it.
And by the way, those 3 runs, all 3 solo tanks. Mason White 2, Brendan Summerhill 1.
Hey, if you guys are not familiar with Brendan Summerhill, go watch his highlight video on our prospect draft board or whatever. The dude's got a sweet swing. Reminds me of Chase Davis a little bit. But it's a pretty swing. It's a really pretty swing. Go watch his highlights.
I love Brendan Summerhill. I was so high on Arizona coming into the season. I gave him out as a national championship.
You did.
Tweeted that out. Yeah, I tweeted that out, and a lot of people had fun with
I have Arizona making it to Omaha in my Omaha 8. I love San Diego. San Diego resident here. I love the Toreros. But I think that the Arizona team just got their teeth kicked in opening weekend, and it was a big fucking slice of humble pie. And I think they're going to be ready to go this weekend. Give me the Wildcats. Easy pick.
Love that pick. I'll take Arizona as well. I think it's a bounce-back weekend. I think they'll play much better at home. I think they're just a little overwhelmed. San Diego's really talented, but I'll take Zona.
I love it. 3 against 1. Let's go, Toreros. Next series, UC Irvine Anteaters versus the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Texas Tech played really well last week at UNC, at least in my opinion. They got swept, but they hung in with, my opinion, top 5 team in the country easily. And to go on the road and do what they did impressed me a little bit. Like, they didn't get blown out. Now they're at home. We know they love playing ball at home in Lubbock. But there's just something about this UC Irvine team that I love. Jack got to see him in person last week. And I want to say, is Martinez coming back this week?
It was a hamstring issue, so I don't know how long that's going to keep him out. Those nagging.
He doesn't need a hamstring to hit bombs in Lubbock. Ball fly.
Hey, I'll say this because I'm taking Irvine too. They impressed me without him.
Yeah,
they put up 9 runs on or 8 runs on Vandy. They lit up McConaughey on Friday from Nebraska.
They were one pitch away from beating Vandy. Like they should have won that game. So yeah, I'm taking the Anteaters.
Give me Irvine. I'm taking UC Irvine as well. Texas Tech didn't hit for shit all weekend in Chapel Hill. Yes, Carolina's got a great pitching staff. It was freezing tits cold, but give me Irvine. Anteaters thrive in the desert.
I got to be honest with you, Ben. I know you hate it, and that GIF that they made that someone tagged me in my mentions of saying "Don't know ball" is gonna it's gonna be beautifully rich all year. Every time Noah opens his damn mouth, all I think is ball. Anybody I blush a little bit when Noah starts to talk. It also reminds me how little I know about college baseball. I mean, this is beautiful. This is like Picasso with a paintbrush watching Noah go to work right now. He's got every injury breakdown. I'm all in. With that being said, congratulations to Texas Tech. I also will be taking UC Irvine. That's our first clean sweep of the board, guaranteeing Lubbock a first-time win. Give me the Anteaters, though. Chase Call was one of the more impressive kids I saw all weekend last year in Phoenix. He was big league at bats. Hits a bases clearing triple against Vandy. No celly, no fist pump. Been there, done that. Helping erase that 5-0 lead. Man, he was really impressive. I'll take the Eaters, guaranteeing Texas Tech win this weekend.
100%. Texas Tech win this weekend.
Can you guys imagine 3-4 years ago, all three of us were picking UC Irvine to beat Texas Tech in Lubbock? What?
I know.
No.
What?
This reminded me of a movie.
I believe the social media kids, aka us, say it's going to hit like crack when we see the Texas Tech graphic of all four of us picking Irvine, and then Tech wins too.
That's why we love you, Noah.
We
need some youngins in this 11.7 team.
We do. You're keeping us fresh. Hey, Noah, how do we make sure when Texas Tech sweeps this series easily that Texas Tech admin uses this clip as a yo, boys, we were the fuel that lit the fire. Yeah? Okay.
Guns up.
I'm all in. Hey, boys, I'll go like this. I'll go like this with the anteater
timeout
underneath. Ben, Dimitri, don't do timeout. Do this. There you go. All right, good.
Hey,
very good. That's the shot.
Go ahead and go take Nicaragua live money line. It's about that time.
Okay.
God. Hypothetically.
Hey, Dimitri, when you were saying do your whole what? Do that again.
Oh.
When you said what? It
What?
reminded me of my favorite movie, the Internship, when they're doing the interview and they're like, first we were stuck in a blender.
Yes.
Now we're saving lives. What? Now we're saving lives.
What?
Great movie. Anyways, here's the granddaddy of them all: La Tech versus Southern Miss. These guys don't like each other. In fact, these two, they're not even in the same conference anymore, and they still hate each other. And it's in Hattiesburg. Louisiana Tech, Lane Burroughs and the guys are going to travel down to Hattiesburg, and we're going to see some good, clean baseball on both sides. Neither team makes a lot of mistakes. Both teams have two guys in the lineup that can go deep at any moment, but other than that, not a lot of long ball threats. And you're going to have pitchers that throw strikes. If you're new to college baseball and you just want to watch good, clean baseball, this is the Cleveland Guardians versus the give me another MLB team that doesn't make mistakes. The Houston Astros.
Tigers.
Did you say Astros too? Love it.
No, he said Detroit Tigers.
Oh,
it's just the AL Central. We're going to pitch and we're not going to hit. Type of aspect, but they won't make mistakes on defense.
Every part of me wants to take La Tech because of the huge win that Southern Miss had in the midweek, but I can't be taking La Tech wearing a Southern Miss shirt.
No, dude, you have to do it. You should. I was hoping. I was
give me Southern Miss,
Louisiana Tech, and just not mention the shirt, and just be like, "Yeah, I'm taking Louisiana Tech." Man,
nope.
You swing the miss again.
This will come down to a rubber match. I will guarantee that. It will be 1-1 going into Sunday. 100%. I wish that could be my pick.
What if the rubber match is Friday? Because every pitcher on both of these staffs dealt basically opening weekend and in the midweek. But Grant Hubka of Louisiana Tech and JB Middleton both kind of succumbed to the Friday night jitters a little bit. I think Friday matters the most. And just playing in the weekend series challenge for the last 2 years, and now this one being 3, the home teams kind of run the show. It's like a 75%, 80% clip. Don't fade the facility. We're going Pete Taylor.
Print the shirts.
This guy doesn't miss.
Shirts. Don't fade the facility.
Guy's been here for 24 hours. He's better than all of you. Better than me. Better than the Rizzler. Better than the Needler. He's the best. Good God.
Jack, make your pick.
Yeah, dude, you got to be petrified up there, aren't you? Petrified.
At this point, Dimitri, you just got to go with the bit and just keep picking against
Jack, make your pick.
Dude, you're going to learn so much about the Riz God. Let's put the pressure on him. The Pete and the Love Shack, 2 facilities, as Mr. Noah has informed me, magical places. I'm going to go with the home squad. I'm going to put the pressure on him. For no other reason, I want to watch this kid shake a little bit. Give me Southern Miss. I think JB Middleton steps up and shines under the lights, Noah. Riz God, to you.
Tingles. What are we feeling in the air? Ooh. All right. Love Shack. Like Jack said, well said. Pete Taylor Park. Pete Taylor Magic. Preseason, week 2, 2 completely different seasons.
I'm out. What was that? Love Shack. Like Jack, well said, Jack.
I'm trying to spread love here. I'm trying to spread positive vibes. Southern Miss fans, be
I'm about to pee
accepting,
myself.
kind.
Love Shack. Well said, Jack.
Love Shack.
So
Pete
rally.
Taylor Park. Well said. He brought it up. Bro, leave me alone. Give me
You're
the
stalling.
Southern Miss Golden Eagle. I can't. I just can't do it.
You pansy
I
ass. You're
I
such
do
a
not have
pansy.
cojones big enough to pick Louisiana Tech in the spot. I just don't have the balls big enough to do it. I just can't do it.
Pansy.
Give me Southern Miss.
You're such a.
Haha, so funny. Move along. South Florida, Georgia Southern. South Florida goes to Statesboro this weekend. I love Georgia
He
Southern.
doesn't want to. He doesn't
Southern.
want to endure another weekend of USM fans.
This is the first time I've cried on this podcast in a long time, dude. You're the content machine, Dimitri. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it better. That was awesome. All right. So we're all taking Southern Miss.
Yeah, dude.
Scary.
Dude.
Love that.
You just wanted to slide right on in there.
Dimitri, here's a content tip for you. Actually, I shouldn't be giving you content tips, but if you were going to take Southern Miss, you should have just gone first. You should have just said immediately, I'm going Southern Miss.
No.
I have no balls.
He had no
All right. Let me catch my breath. South Florida at Georgia Southern.
I already announced it. I already made my pick. I already announced this series. Get with the program, please.
Oh, I missed it. I was dying over here.
I'm just kidding.
I'll take Georgia Southern at home.
Introduce it.
Don't fade the facilities. Georgia Southern bounce back from the midweek loss to Georgia Tech.
I do like this Georgia Southern team, by the way. I already made my pick with Georgia Southern. I like South Florida too. I think Mitch Hannon's going to build a great program down there. Maybe year one they're going to, be right around flirting, right around 500, maybe a little bit over. I think this team had the shot to compete for the AAC title, but I think Georgia Southern, I think they're a really good team, and they competed with Georgia Tech on Tuesday night, punch for punch. So give me Georgia Southern, yeah.
I'm going to ride with the Eagles too. Sean Smith, Josh Tate, Cade Parker, that trio opening week, 6 home runs, 15 RBIs. I think Southern's going to be able to get the job done. The Bulls looked pretty damn good opening weekend too, by the way. Taking the series against Iowa, I thought was pretty impressive, but that was a low-scoring tussle. I think Georgia Southern's got the offense willing to, or the offense capable to win this series here. So give me the Eagles.
All right, here's the deal, boys. I'm going to spare us. Here's a content tip for us. Cannot take 3 in a row clean sweep. So I'll wear this one. But I am curious, Noah, what is Vegas? Who's Vegas like in this guy? Hypothetically, of course.
They're probably going to go with Georgia Southern. For some reason,
Really?
South Florida was picked last in preseason polls.
Which is crazy to me.
God, that makes me love the Bulls even more. I might make him my survivor now. Really? So, okay, cool. So to me, like, it almost feels like a brand play where the big brand, like, it still would feel almost like an upset. Obviously, with the Sun Belt being the number 5 RPI conference in college baseball, it's not. I'll take the Bulls, though, and I feel better about it after that fun factoid. Let's go.
Hey, I think this series comes down to Sunday. I'm really confident that this series will come down to Sunday.
Cool.
Yeah. I think South Florida's Friday guy's legit. I went back.
I'm confident this next series comes down to Sunday, by the way, because the second game's on Sunday.
North Carolina not even at East Carolina. The graphic's wrong. This is a home neutral site, and East Carolina's home game got pushed to Monday. They're postponed on Friday. So Their first game is Saturday, which I think is neutral site in Greenville, maybe? No, where is it?
Yeah, Durham.
Durham. In
D-Bat.
Durham. Okay. And listen, this is going to be the second week in a row that 90% of our survivors in the weekend series pick'em are going to ride with the Tar Heels. They did it last week with Texas Tech. Very popular pick. If this is all like this might be unanimous. North Carolina, Survivor, everybody's going to pick against East Carolina. The game theory in my head goes, Ben, you could win the Survivor this week. The game theory in my head said, hey, they just played 2 really good games, and that's all it takes for you to win. And it's not like I'm going to win the grand prize anyways, right? Like home field's not giving me the grand prize. Someone else is going to win it. So when everybody loses this week, it's just going to reset and everybody gets a life back. There's no reason in the world anybody should pick East Carolina. Logically, illogically, North Carolina is the best team in the country. Top 5 team in the country. Hands down.
Okay.
I need somebody to step in here before I take East Carolina, just for fun.
North Carolina, no fucking doubt about it. Slam the book, slam the thing, sell me this fucking pen. It is nothing. It's yes, Carolina blue, Tar Heel blue, North Carolina. Stop thinking about it.
I'm going to do my best, Dimitri. Don't overthink it. Best pitching staff on the Atlantic coast, North Carolina. And there's a reason why I've been bounced in the first 3 weeks of both Survivors. North Carolina Survivor.
Hey, Ben.
This is why I love you, Jack.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, I'll do it if you do it.
Everyone's out. Nobody believes in them. It's going to be a weird Monday morning in the jungle. Kids are going to cancel out of school. Parents are going to get that permission slip signed. They're going to load up for a rubber match. We get to all be degenerates at 1:00 on Monday. And Tuesday night, 11.7 is going to rank the George Mason Patriots in the top 25. No one wants them. And I'll be the guy to ride. Give me the Buccos. East Carolina by a zillion.
Jack, rumor has it Godwin went to church on Wednesday. He went to church and he said,
that was some Shakespearean stuff right there.
And he said, Lord, if I can just get this one, I'll be happy forever. You never have to send me to Omaha. Just let my friends Ben Upton and Jack DeLongshaw be right. Give me East Carolina and a shocker. That's my Survivor pick too. I'm going to win it this week.
Shut up.
This week I'm winning it. I'm winning it this week. 2 good games. That's all it takes.
Ben, why don't we double down? Why don't I put my pencil where my mouth is? How about this? Ben, we got 6 games in Jacksonville, Florida. 6. It's 6 hours and 48 minutes. I already looked it up from the front door of this hotel to the front door of the jungle. Monday morning, I say we drive to the jungle, have ourselves a Monday. Synergy.
They play at 5 p.m. on Monday.
Even better.
If it's a rubber match.
If they split Saturday and Sunday, I will make my debut. I'll pop my cherry. Jungle Nation, hear ye, hear ye. Get me to Monday. Get me. My day job's going to hate it. Don't let me come and hang out with you
How
on
far
Monday.
is East Carolina from the nearest airport?
6 hours and 48 minutes by vehicle. Me and my Mommobile Karen will be whipping up right up 17. I'll be in Greenville if you split. That's 2 proclamations.
How close is Greenville to the nearest airport?
I don't know. I'm not even kidding.
Have an airport?
I looked it up earlier today. Greenville?
It might be Charlotte, right?
It might be a pirate
Does
ship.
Raleigh
You might
have
have to
a-
go
No,
by
wouldn't it
boat.
be like Raleigh?
Dude, why,
Or
Greenville doesn't have,
Take the
Greenville's
boat.
got to have an airport.
Raleigh or Wilmington? It's got to be.
It could be Greenville. How do they have to have an airport? Anyways, I just want this to be known. Look, my 11.7 Survivor pick. I'm winning it this week, fellas. I'm winning it this week. And you guys will have to refer to me as the Survivor winner. Boom pick is in. Yes, this is for the bit. Yes, 149 of the 150 are going to take North Carolina. But just give me this one. Game theory. College baseball game theory.
All right, let's get to the last one.
All right, Xavier at Liberty. I circled that. This would be my Survivor. I would take Liberty in a heartbeat. If I love Liberty.
Go ahead, Noah.
Liberty.
So Friday is going to be a bullpen day for the Flames. It
looks like. Wait, I'm out. Really?
Yeah, because Matheson started the midweek, and Sunday it looked like it was just kind of Johnny Holstaff for the Flames. So
this guy doesn't miss.
Friday, by I guess my estimation, I think it's going to be multiple arms throwing. So with Matheson going on Sunday, but with that being said, I liked what I saw from Liberty's offense against NC State during the midweek. So I think they can still get after some of these arms from the Musketeers. I'll go Liberty, the Flames.
Ben, why does this feel like every year in the past we start getting hype about a team that we were down on? We go from down to up.
It happened with Campbell last year.
And then they're gonna go down again, and we're gonna be like, dude, we knew it. We should have stuck with our gut. We should have been down on him. Give me Xavier and the Musketeers. They are winning the series. I think Liberty lets us down.
I want to switch my pick. No, I'm gonna stay with Liberty. But that you bring up a really good point. We've been through this 6 years in a row.
We do it.
Hit the nail on the head.
Yeah. Do you guys see how funny this is? By the way, like one guy bets with his heart. The other two have been in the game for 7 years and are zigging their own zag. And Mr. Unit Man just sticking the ball. The rest of us are just traumatized.
There's plenty of different ways to pick a game. Skin a cat.
Noah's going 0-6 this week. Book it.
Yeah, he is. All this ball knowing. Liberty Bibberty, damn it.
Bibberty? What's a Bibberty?
It's from the commercial, right?
It's an old wooden ship. No, it's an old wooden ship.
All right, everybody's picks are in. Good. Kept it under an hour and a half. It's past midnight here, East Coast time, and I got to go to work tomorrow, and then I'm driving to Jacksonville to hang out with little Jackie Jack. We're going to have fun in Jacks. We appreciate everybody listening, and obviously really happy to have Noah on the team with us. Y'all go shoot him a follow on Twitter. Really active, really, really good. It's going to be a fun weekend, boys. Somebody's going to get upset. Like, there will be a ranked team that loses 2 out of 3 to an unranked team, no doubt.
North Carolina.